Did not mean to click that.
Extra, extra, health benefits. Extra, extra, read all about. Hey, watch it, mister. Read all about it. Bill Williamson's gang terrorizes Boston. Extra, extra.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
The Derby is going to be in Denny.
Voting, vote, there was a problem with the order.
All righty, Mr. Marston, let's get. Is that right? Take it easy until we're out of town. Ain't no point in causing a ruckus. Giddy up.
Press, man.
Easy. Whoa, whoa.
So it's Port Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the port in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an old serrated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you might need those bullets when we get to the port, Mr. Marston.
Putain,
Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Come on. Let's go.
Gio. Yeah. Oh, it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guy. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah. You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill.
Here!
Ok.
Come on!
Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Let's go! Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
You know how I do during the cutscenes, bro. Take myself out so you can see the whole thing. It's good, though, my brother.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
How do you do? Stop. No.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands round
Blackwater?
here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Hop on up. He won't bite. Come on, then. I'll show you around the property.
Come on!
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Not bad, man. Horse looks pretty crisp. Talking about a game that's 18 years old. I remember playing it when it first came out.
What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase.
Let's go.
That's the train station. Things sure have changed.
You ever played Red Dead Redemption, buddy?
Bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. Whoa there! Come on, boy!
See, this is how you know it's an old school game, bro. The way, like, we just speed up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre game came out too. That's gonna be fun. Bring that a little bit later.
Well, are we going inside? How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot then riding a horse seems to take it out of you.
Shit crazy.
I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Come on, then. Let's mount up and take a look around.
whole
Follow
game
me.
just has the feel of a
Keep your
crazy
eyes peeled
classic.
for anything suspicious.
Why are you going so slow though?
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a
NPC
rifle.
cues.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. God damn it, these rabbits are at it again. Come on, let's get rid of them once and for all. Let's see that rifle. I want a couple of these for the pot. You're better at shooting rabbits than outlaws, I think. Good shot. Nice shooting. Much obliged for the help. They're wily little critters. Let's get back on the horses and see what else is going on. We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go. If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure. Yeah!
Oh, let me go faster.
Was that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock. Easy now. Yes, you got one. Hurry! I bet they're going straight for the chicken coop.
Ain't going nowhere, lady. He's dead right here.
Go! Come on!
Let's shoot, Mr. Marston.
Chicken.
Looks like that was the last of
GG's.
the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Let's go. I'll take you back to your room.
Yeah!
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
I was talking to some Blackwater fellas last night. Seemed kind of snooty.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
Oh,
All right,
racing?
I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
Come on.
Yeah. On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at
Most
all.
definitely
Mr.
not. Let us say, you don't know me at all, Mr.
Let's
McFarland.
go.
Oh. I guess he don't know me at all.
Yeah.
Only steady wins the race, man. It picks me off one time I may be done.
You got problems with your spurs?
Is that the best you can do?
Oh, man.
Follow me.
The horse will run fast on the road.
I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland. Are you saving the best for last? How you doing back there?
Good thing this ain't too, because I would have definitely gripped some kneecaps on that one.
Would you like me to slow down? Hey.
Come on, boys.
Let's go.
Don't stretch. I don't know why it's easier to look at it. Look at the yellow dots on the map than it is to look at the smoke on the screen. Almost crashed twice doing that.
Come on.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston. Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman.
Take the reins, Mr. Marston.
This definitely solidified the fact that I'm gonna play the definitive GTA's Vice
You're
City
looking
San
much
Andreas.
better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I remember San Andreas was the fucking shit when it first came out, man.
Needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
It was like the first of just so much.
Well, that's
I remember
relief.
you.
Perhaps there's hope for
It was
you
like the
yet.
first game you could work out with your work your character out, build muscle, or get like eat hella food and get really big, have a heart attack, bad health,
I can't think of any
tattoos.
other
It's
way
just
to
mad
stay
real.
sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify
You know
that
it's a
gibberish
shit.
with a response.
You see, I know two theories when it comes down to arguing with women, and none of them work.
I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
My boy stay getting into some shit though. Red Dead 2 starts off by you finding him
It's
after
an
getting
unusual
attacked by
start
wolves,
to a
which is
friendship.
before
I
this.
didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen,
They're doing some
I know
Star
that
Wars
Mrs.
shit where,
Williamson
you know,
is your business, but
this is
I
the
don't know.
beginning.
You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting
Or
around
it's
these
the
parts
end,
like
the other
some
one's the
kind of
beginning.
deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
The whole town needs my expertise today.
Hey, partner.
Finally come to get that bullet out your leg. I wonder what I need.
Thanks.
Okay, buddy. Catch you.
Howdy. Howdy.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
my selection.
Hello, sir.
We got the Second Amendment for a reason, don't we?
Why, thank you.
Now stay safe.
That deal almost ruined me. What I hear.
Let's go. Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! And what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what, you getting keep with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. The whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
The saloon's this way.
Really? Always a pleasure to see you.
So who we looking for?
Bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walton. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers and armadillos spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into. Walton's the top.
God damn it, he's on to us. Get after him.
That's it, my dog.
Come on. If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality, and he'll be telling me what I need to know.
Hospitality.
Gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's the start, but there's plenty more where he came from. Looks like he's holed up at the old Pleasance house. Let's hold up a minute and find a spot for our horses.
Whoa!
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn. Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill.
Over here, pussy foot.
Move up to that wagon on your right. I'll cover you. Behind the crate,
Oh, outnumbered! Do you want to die?
Now move up to that crate. I'll cover you. Take that cover behind the rock, boy.
The impressive gunfire.
I got you, boy. Make a move for that boulder. Look out. There's one behind the outhouse. Christ alive. Now get behind that outhouse. Ain't sure we've seen the last of them. Up here. Oh my good God. That wall's inside the house.
How did I?
See if we can take him alive. Walton, your killing days are over. It'll be trial and the ropes for you.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Yep. Oh, there.
Any goodies in here? What's this? Very impressive. I can search the bodies. Damn. And you can skin. It's pretty impressive, man.
Fetch a good price.
It's been so long since I played this game. Forgot, like, no. Always makes me very happy when they do these games, when they remake them for the newer generation. I just don't like how some of them they actually get the whole rework, like Demon Souls and Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 4, and then some like this just get the kind of like a revamp. Don't really do a whole, because you know, Resident Evil 4 is the same overall story but a different journey. This one's virtually the same game. Still a masterpiece, so it makes sense why they would redo it. Earning the loyalty of the clown. My boy goes faster now.
Let's go.
5 finger. Oh, that's the. Let's try it. Let's test these fingers out.
Who wants to play a nice game? All right.
Sure.
How much do you put down?
$1.
You're gonna end up with a hole in your hand. I thought we were trying to do this quickly.
Are you okay, mister? What the hell? Hi. Greetings. Hello to you.
There you go.
Watch this.
I thought I had to wait for it to
That's the best you
get
got.
over it, but it's just press as soon as it comes out.
No way!
Wow, that was too damn slow.
Jesus!
Damn. Man, ain't my game.
Are you fast with a blade?
I'm up for the challenge.
Let's give one more.
How much can
All
you
right.
wager?
Money's down, mister.
That mouth of yours is gonna get you in trouble.
Damn it!
That's one round one.
Hi.
This is gonna be easier than I thought.
This is it. Hello to you. What in hell? You beat me fair.
What was?
Give me someone serious this time.
How much you gonna put down? All right, there.
Let's do this. Not bad.
If I have a good bit of change, if I could clutch these. Ooh, circle will mess me up.
Wow! Think I just beat a little. I'm gone!
You were faster.
Holy hell!
I guess I'm out of practice. You beat me fair and square, partner.
At least he stays there now. It's not gotta be. Come back later.
Hey, you, the chicken-headed guy, come over here.
Just call me over to spit.
Tough time, mister? I hope so. We gonna have a showdown. The only way out for you is down, son.
Come on.
I'll shut that mouth of yours for good. Look out,
The
lady.
dueling location.
Let's go.
Hey, bring all over here. Oh, duels happen in the middle of the town.
Now relax, partner, before I shoot a hole in your head.
Man of my caliber.
Guess he lives to see another day.
They took my boy. My boy.
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills. Them hills near Hanging Rock. They took him.
Can't the police force help you?
Oh, they can't even help themselves. Please, sir. My son is missing. I need your help.
If I find him, I'll bring him back to you.
Please, sir. He's just...
Hanging Rock. I don't see no Hanging Rock. Ooh,
Boy, I'm begging you. Please find him.
Weather says it's changing it soon. I can feel it. Really? Howdy.
Hurry. He's a...
wait, what? Okay, so let's just give me a brief load. If I don't see no Hanging Rock though. Places pop up. That's what I mean. This has to be discovered, right?
Hello? Hello? It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. If it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of days.
Gonna ignore that banging though, right?
I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshall! Marshall!
Marshal, I just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
Will you go look for him? I'm sick with worry.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. I ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty purse the last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin? We're nearly there. Keep your eyes out for the Ballards. Ooh, now. All right, leave the horses here and follow me. Let's move up the canyon towards the fort. Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
Look out! Rush the guards! Guns down!
I'll kill all you fools!
Oh my good God! Are you gonna shoot any of these rustlers, boy?
What?
Good shooting, boy! We've come from this skulking cattle! You boys take the left fork. I'm going this way. Marston, you can tag along with me or join the deputies.
What you doing back there?
I'm the goddamn law.
I'm gonna go left.
Stop falling behind. We gotta push forward.
Shut up.
Follow me.
I'm in charge now.
That was some pretty damn good shooting, John.
Yup. Maybe you ain't the tenderfoot I thought you was.
Coming from you, friend, that's a real compliment.
But we're done forward.
Hell no.
I don't think my repeater here reached that far, bro. What the fuck is going on? He said, ah. Oh my god, I haven't heard that cue in so many years. That is wow. Girl, you're gonna shoot.
Looks like that's all of them for now. Let's push forward to the bridges.
That screaming cue is legendary, bro. What's good, my brother? I see you swapped out from one to the other. I guess. What he fell down. Oh, it's definitely not you, my boy.
Someone might as well have this.
Collect these goodies.
Put your gun down, friend!
You might as well give it up now!
That fool nearly shot me.
Like flies. We're clear, boys. Let's get over this bridge.
This is mighty generous of you, mister. Damn, those Bollard twins got themselves an army.
Yeah, rustling's a profitable business, and they ain't short on willing recruits these days.
Why the man break his back working 12 hours a day for a rancher who can't afford to pay him?
But the rancher can't pay him because those sons of bitches are robbing his cattle.
Yep, it's one of them vicious circle things the marshal keeps talking about. Come on, up the hill. Let's blaze our way to that ridge.
You rustlers make me sick!
Let's go, Marston. Get a move on.
Don't think you'll be needing this.
I'll kill you twice, you son of a bitch!
Shots.
Come forward. We gotta get to the marshal.
I'm gonna beat the lot of you!
He fell crazy down. Okay.
We should cross paths with the marshal up here.
He's been giving them hell on the other side.
That marshal of yours sure doesn't seem to mind getting his hands dirty.
Oh, he ain't afraid to pull the trigger, all right.
And he's been after these rustlers for a long time.
He'll tell you he's all about but he knows about plenty of his own justice, too. More rustlers, take them back.
Come from Mr. Gulch's cattle.
Can I have this? Too damn close!
This way. Everybody go, little boy.
You sure put that feller to bed.
Hold up, Marston. You're gonna get yourself killed.
New to this, my boy. Not new to this.
Stay with me. I'm the goddamn law.
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. Let's try to sneak up on them. The closer we are, the less chance they have of making a run for it. see him.
Oh my good God! This ain't nice. No.
Come on! Let's get these sons of bitches!
You best shoot me now or this is over!
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
You can say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. West Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. West Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.